Recording.
All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the Twitch stream that we got going right now, as well as the video here on YouTube.
EuroFly row 1
I'm going to
column
go ahead
Euro.
and tab over here to the EuroFly window. Now, this might be a little bit of a longer video because I'm doing a flight. Plus, I want to talk to you guys. I think that it's an important topic. There's a discussion that, maybe we can pick it up in the comments, or if I could really get more people interested in maybe coming back for interviews to join in on this topic of, EuroFly and flight simming. And then also the one important thing, no matter which one it is, giving credit where credit is due. Now, myself, I'm not a programmer. I can do some small stuff, some web stuff. But programming is just not me. I can't do it. I wish I could. I can't really say that I can't do it, because I'm sure I could if I learned it, but I've never learned it. So let me put it that way. I think that's a better way of saying it. While I'm talking, I'm going to go ahead and get the thing started up here too, because I do have a flight going. For the time since I've been simming, it's been great. I love simming. I love flying. I never could do any of this before I was taught back in February of 2020. And matter of fact, that 1 year mark is coming up soon. And to me, that's, it's something worth bragging about, because, simming and being able to get into, a sim and fly a plane and operate it and take off with it, set my flaps, set my speed, set my, my altitude, set my vertical climb, the pitch, the, everything. I mean, you name it, we can do that now. And it falls back to, those that decided to create programs that we can use that will help us fly. And, I've heard a lot of different things being said back and forth. Some like this, some like that. And that's fine, because we all have our likes and dislikes. We all have our preference. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. There's flight, FS Tramp. Okay, that's one program. Oh boy, good thing I ain't taken off yet. It's coming down. There's FS Tramp. There is TFM. And there's all kinds of other add-ons that make it a little easier for us. You've got an add-on that gives you, the sound of the runway when you're going down the runway. It gives you better sounds. You get, add-ons that give you the weather, live weather, and that are accessible. And some of them add-ons are for anybody, for the sighted and the visually impaired. An example of that would be Active Sky. Active Sky is something that not only can the sighted use, but we can use it. There's, several different programs or add-ons where some of them we can use and some we can't use at all. But Active Sky is one of those add-ons. Well, it's a program. It's not an add-on, actually. It's an actual install that you do. But either way, you understand where I'm going with this. It's still something that we can use, right? And guys, from time to time, I might get silent because I'm taking a drink. Because this is going to be a long video, so I'll be talking a lot. But point being, there's, programs and add-ons that allow us to be able to fly in sim, or in the other program that I'm going to bring up, which is EuroFly. EuroFly. The guy, a really good program. Some say game, and some on the side it's labeled as a sim. I think it's more toward the game side of it in some aspects. I don't think it's fully game because even if I say that there's all kinds of games that are educational, but my point is EuroFly is educational. When it was designed for an educational purpose, so that you could load it and you could see the different countries and areas and all that, and it was accessible. But then it turned into something bigger, something better, something where, we could start at the bottom just like a real pilot does and work our way up. And I'm giving I apologize because I forget your name, but hopefully I'll get you on for an interview here soon. I did reach out to the one that owns EuroFly, the one that, the king daddy of it, the one that designed it, right? I reached out to him, so hopefully we'll get an interview with him. And I don't know, we'll see what goes on, if we're doing an interview on the podcast or if we're going to do it on the channel. I'd really like to have it on both, to be honest. I want the video to be in as many places as possible, right? Because, this guy's took a lot of heat. He's took a lot of heat. And let me tell you something. That is not how us as a blind community should be doing things. We should not be criticizing and downgrading people because we don't like the way something is, because we don't think it works right, or because we don't think it's real, or because we think that it's this or that. Listen, when those of you out there that do that, you're not just giving yourself a bad name or a bad rep. You're giving the blind community a bad rep. You're giving us a bad name. When in all, what we want more of this. We want more programmers to step up and to create accessible programs like this. Accessible, the accessibility to be able to sim, the accessibility to be able to jump in a game and fly a jet around if we want. All of us have different motives when it comes to flying planes, right? With me, I'm getting ready to start school back tomorrow, so I'm going to be pretty busy, right? I'm going to be pretty busy. So I might not have time to do a flight in the sim, but I can jump on EuroFly and I can do a quick flight, 20, 30-minute flight with EuroFly. Just jump in and go, because I don't got to load anything else. I just load EuroFly, and here it is. Matter of fact, that's obviously what I got opened right now. And it is windy out there right now. Go away, wind. I don't want you.
Stormy winds southwestern, 39 miles per hour, dark gray clouds, 2,002 meters above you.
The point is, guys, instead of us putting people down, instead of us downgrading and belittling people, why don't you try to give them a little bit of, a little bit of appreciation, a little bit of credit to say, hey, good job on the program that you did. I don't, even if you don't play it, you could say, I don't play it, but I did check it out, and I think you've done a great job. That is how it should be. Well, I mean, really, what is wrong with us? And when I say us, I'm talking about those that are negative. Now, there's a group of us that are not. We don't put our name out there like that. We don't try to sit there and attack people and their programs. One of the programmers of TFM made a good point one day. I wasn't there, but I know the discussion, and it came up. some people will get on and they'll complain about FS Tramp, or they'll complain about this or that. What about TFM? Now, TFM's new. Here we are programming it. Is that going to happen to us later down the road? Are we going to be criticized because something don't work the way that you want it to work? And it's a good question. It's a more of a rhetorical question that he put out there, but it's to also make a point, right? I'm here to tell you now, I like EuroFly. That's right. That's what I said. I like EuroFly. I think it's cool. I think that, you know, it's something different. And so here I am with it. And I'm going to continue to do other videos with EuroFly, with the sim. I'm going to do tutorials with EuroFly, with the sim. Those of you that don't like it, let me ask you a question. Why criticize it? Why not just don't use it? Don't load it. Because I'm going to remind everybody of one thing that is really important here. How much did you pay for EuroFly? Oh, that's right, you didn't, because it's free. So you're telling me that EuroFly is that bad, and it being free, it is that horrible? No, it's not. It's because somebody's got to have something to nag about. And I can tell you right now on the BVI Pilots here on the YouTube, on BVI Virtual, these things should not be this way. Right? And they're not. I was talking to Declan earlier, and, he said the same thing that I did. We are trying to make a better community and also trying to uphold a better standard for ourselves than this critical belittling that some of the blind community does. You don't got to fly with the EuroFly. You don't got to download it. You don't even got to talk about it. But yet you'll go out of the way to make one of your negative comments about it. If that doesn't stop, do you not care what you do to the programmers? You might not be touching them physically, but mentally, I'd get pretty mad about it. After I did all the hard work, there's a lot to EuroFly. It wasn't done in just a day, right? So, guys, I'm just asking to try to have a different mindset about this. And when someone's talking to you, don't be like, oh, yeah, it's okay. You don't gotta put it out there like that. If you don't like it, just avoid the conversation. If someone asks you, hey, what do you think about it? All you gotta say is, I don't really have any comments about it. That's it. At least then you're not putting out a bad comment. People might still be like, well, why not, dude? It's not bad at all. Right? But that's better than being negative. I'm telling you. That's way better than being negative. All right. So here we are. I got to take a team of hockey players. Let's listen to it. I will slow down the speech so y'all can hear it too.
Variant, voice Americ volume, not inflection, pitch, sit, rate 5, rate 10, rate 5, rate 10.
All right, let's have a listen here.
BviPilots, a hockey team ordered our charter services. They want to travel from Trenčín to Košice to spectate a match. Can you handle this? Thank you.
Alright, so we gotta... there comes that rain. I'm gonna go ahead and put some fuel in. And I'm gonna walk you guys through it. So you are at the beginning here. You come in from the menu, you go to task, and you hit enter on your profile. On another video, I'll show how to do the profile as well. Anyway, when you first start out, you're going to want to turn on your computer, which I already think mine's on. Let me see.
Computer off.
Yeah, it was already on. So we'll turn that back on.
Computer on.
Now, I'm not going to load any of the other stuff yet because we're going to go pick these guys up at the gate. So the only thing I'm going to do right now, load my fuel with Control-Shift-E as in Edward.
The fuel tanks are full.
Oh, they're already full. So we're good. So we're going to start up. Well, you know what? Before we start up, let's do this. Let's turn on our communicators and stuff.
Done.
Control-Shift-T. That turns on the communicator for your... let's see here.
Done. Set frequency.
Alright. I'll get back to that here in a second. So we need to get the frequency put in. To do so, you got to turn on your comm. So Control-Shift-T and Control-Shift-F. Alright. Now I'm going to hit the letter F by itself.
New 126.5.
126.5. That's where we're going to be.
Enter frequency.
Edit blank. Num lock off. Num lock.
1, 2, 5.
126.5.
Squawk 4584. Let me double check that with Shift T.
4584.
Yeah, 4584. Shift T will show you the squawk you should be on.
Transponder.
Edit blank.
4584.
Identification confirmed.
All right, there we go. That is confirmed. Now,
126.5.
I don't hear ground. That's my concern, but
Closed.
oh, that ain't good. It says they're closed, you guys. Really?
Somewhat cloudy breeze western. 3. Meet.
Check.
Assigned flight.
Yeah, here.
Airport. Pilot. Air certificate. Number of seats. Number of passengers. 0. Starting weight. 20. Number of passengers. 0.
EuroFly.
This is interesting because it says 0 passengers, and I'm trying to get
126.5.
SK737, all runway is currently in use. Please try again in a moment.
See, that's not ground.
126.5.
126.5.
Enter frequency. 1, 5.
EuroFly.
126.5.
Closed.
Why are they closed? I gotta start up the engines here.
Ready. Ready.
Oh God, why are they closed? Well, let me listen to our task again here.
BVI Pilots, a hockey team ordered our charter services. They want to travel from Trenčín to Košice to spectate a match. Can you handle this? Thank you.
Maybe I gotta go pick them up. Maybe that's what we're doing. We're going to pick them up because
BVI Pilots, a hockey team ordered our charter services.
okay.
They want to travel from Trenčín to Košice to spectate a match. Can you handle this? Thank you. Task 1 to 5. Departure Trenčín, Slovakia. Destination Košice, Slovakia. Passengers yes.
Legs.
None.
Aircrafts.
No, there's no legs.
Airspeed as 0.50 required countries. None. Aircrafts. None. Legs. Passengers. Yes. Destination Košice, Slovakia. Departure Trenčín, Slovakia. Task 1 to 5. Departure Trenčín, Slovakia.
EuroFly.
Well, I guess we're just gonna fly it and see what happens because I don't.
Closed.
It says they're closed, so very interesting.
SK737, all runway is currently in use. Please try again in a moment.
Well, let's fire up everything.
Climate control on.
Climate control on.
Pressure on.
Pressure is on.
TCAS on.
TCAS is on.
Status monitor on.
Status monitor is on. Then we go over these to turn them on. It's Control Shift Q.
Climate control off.
That's your climate
control
control.
on.
Control Shift P.
Pressure off.
It's your pressure.
Pressure on.
Control Shift C.
TCAS off.
That's your TCAS.
TCAS on.
Alt M.
Status monitor on.
Status monitor.
Status monitor on.
I turned it back on now. Control F.
Flaps extended.
It's gonna be the flaps.
Closed.
Just check and make sure we still ain't got to pick nobody up. All right, so that's Control F. Seatbelt, Control B. Now what I'm gonna
Done.
do next, I'm gonna do Control Enter.
Assigned flight.
Okay, I'm gonna see how fast I got to go here to take off.
Airport. Pilot. Airspeed as certificate. Airspeed as .57 certificate. Number of passengers 0. Starting weight current weight. Maximum airspeed. Range 1 ceiling 6,000 m. Range 1 ceiling 6,000 range maximum range ceiling takeoff speed
Takeoff speed
112
knots.
Landing airspeed
Landing 112
miles.
This said I ain't got no passengers, so I don't understand what's going on here. 112
Closed.
knots.
Off. Close.
Why are they closed? Do I just go to any gate and pick them up? We'll try. I'm gonna go to gate 1 and just see what happens. I'm gonna hit B
Off.
to unlock my brakes or to release my brakes, and I'm gonna don't do Alt home, because if you do, it's gonna take off and keep going faster and faster. Just hit your home key to speed up a little. Use the letter R to check your
1.
speed. Now I'm gonna get up to about
4 7 9 10 11 12 12 14 14 15.
Now what I did is I kept on hitting the home key, and it raises the speed each time you hit it. And I also monitor with the letter R.
15.
We're going 15 knots. I'm going to turn at the gate, guys, and we're just going to see if I can pick somebody up at A1. I'm not going to go through every daggone gate, but I just want to see, because we're not getting nobody. You know what I mean? That's really weird.
EuroFly.
Traffic. Dashboard.
EuroFly.
Oh, and if you want to chat, as long as you're registered, and I will go over that in the video at some point too. Control Shift G.
Done.
That turns on the option to go to
Messages
chat.
channel 0.
When you get on messages, you tab one time and say messages channel 0. 0 is for monitoring or whatever. Hit 1.
1. English.
That's for English. And then I'm gonna hit Alt G
Message.
Edit blank.
and say hello to whoever's out there.
L.
Hello,
1.
everyone.
N.
N. Dot. E.
N. E. H.
Hope all
H. S. H.
H.
Ek.
have good flights today.
Y. Y.
Now just hit enter.
EuroFly.
Dashboard.
EuroFly.
15.
It's interesting. Where's the gates at, people?
SK737, you are cleared to take off using the runway in front of you.
All right, we'll just do that. What y'all say? Let's do it. Here we go.
25, 30/2, 36, 41, 47.
I'll show you something else cool, too.
57, 62, 66, 70, 75, 81, 85/89, 91, 96, 100, 106/260.
Whoa.
129. 5. 10.
There we go.
Flaps up.
135.
SK737, climb and continue heading north.
137.
I'm just slowing down a little bit, guys,
134.
because I took off a little too fast there.
Take off successful.
SK737, climb to 500 and set heading towards your destination.
Alright, let me go over that with
Pause.
you real quick. When you're going down the runway, I was going to try a gate, but I'm like, you know what? There's several gates. It'd take me forever. So if this flight doesn't work, I'll just do it over and figure out what I'm doing wrong. So when you're going down the runway, what you're going to do, you're going to hit Alt Home, which is the center key on like the 6-pack that you have on your keyboard. If they're in the way I've got them, you've got Insert, Home, Page Up, and that's from left to right. And under that, you have Delete, End, and Page Down. All right. So Alt Home will start taking off, and it's basically pushing the throttle all the way forward, and it's going to keep speeding up. So you want to monitor it with R. Keep hitting the R, and when you see the speed that you're comfortable with, that you need for taking off, hit your Delete key one time. That's going to lock it in place. Then you're going to come down to your arrow keys, and you're going to hit the down arrow to raise your nose. So I say tap it about 10 times. If you tap, 11 or 12, by then you're going to be up, taking off, and then stop, don't hit the down arrow no more. Then you're going to do Control F to bring your flaps back in, and Control G to raise your gear. If you do not do that, okay, you will crash. The next thing I almost forgot about, you'll also crash, or more like a plane will crash into you if you don't turn on your lights. We got to do that like now.
Pause. Resume.
So Shift S, Shift F,
lights on.
and Shift B.
Tail lights on.
That was for cabin lights, strobe lights, and tail lights.
108. 129
All right, so we're
crosswind
moving
from
at about
right.
129.
94 right heading 94.
94 right.
Numlock.
East.
Let's see if that's too far.
70 right heading 94.
So I did Control, and then numpad on, I hit 6.
4 right heading
And
94.
then 4 right, just a little bit more.
Ahead heading 94.
There, we're lined up. So when you do Control 4 or 6, it'll take you to, let's say you're facing north, and you hit Control 4. Well, you're going to be facing west.
94.
Well, so to speak. Depending on what you got to do to get lined up. If I didn't have to move anymore, we'd have been facing directly east. But I had to move 4 more to the right after I hit Control 6.
SK737, continue on your present course and altitude.
410. 9. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0. 0.
I'm just leveling out with my up arrow till I got to 0. You'll see as you're hitting up arrow, the numbers will go down, and then when you're on 0, just leave it there. That means you're leveled out.
SK737, climb and maintain 6,000.
Now this guy wants me at 6,000, but I have a problem with that. Let me show you.
147 miles.
Well, no, I
Cochise
don't.
10,
We
11,
got 147
and 35.
miles. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to
0.
SK737, climb and maintain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6,000.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15.
So my pitch is 15. Anything over 120,000 miles, I don't mind going up a little bit higher. And then I'm going to do Alt Home, because I'm going to speed up. Also, if you're going up that high, you will need environmental controls on. It turns on your fan and all that. It allows air to circulate throughout the plane. Alright? If I'm flying a low flight, I don't even turn it on because I don't need it. So, that's up to you. Alright, so how do I tell what way I need to go, right? Well, I'm going to do a full tutorial on this too. I don't know why I'm doing it now because it's not even with the title of the video, but I'm going to do a tutorial on it as well. So yeah, but anyways, to set my direction, the first thing I'm going to do is hit the letter N as in Nancy.
1 right heading 95.
It says 1 right. So I'll hit the right arrow 1 time and that'll line me up.
Ahead heading 95.
See, ahead heading 95.
213 miles Czech Republic, Ukraine 49 minutes. 2,166 miles English Channel Asia Kazakhstan 8 HR 20 minutes.
I hit Control H to see what it does. It gives me the English channel. I got to learn more about the whole layout of some of these keys because I don't know exactly how that works.
SK737, you are leaving the airspace of... You have entered the airspace of a new airport. Squawk 3805.
3805.
Transponder.
Edit num lock on.
385.
Identification confirmed.
2082.
And you always want to make sure you switch your squawk code when it comes on and does that. Another thing that I've not came across but one time so far is if you go into another area, another state, or like, you know, every state is considered a country. That's just the way it coded it. Anyway, when you get in a new area, a new fly zone, it will tell you to identify. If you don't, you're getting shot down, I guarantee it. So make sure you hit F2. Alright? Let me get a drink here. I'm going to hit Z to see what my altitude is.
2,827. 2,815. 2,260 crosswind from right.
Yeah, we're only able to go up to 260 knots in this thing.
3,007.
But that's okay. That's alright. So, back to what I was saying. How do I tell where I need to go? When you're up in the air, you're going to hit Control N as in Nancy.
135 miles Kosi.
It's going to tell you how far away it is. That's the first thing you want to know is how far am I going?
134
miles.
And 22
Okay.
seconds.
Then you want to look and say, okay, what direction do I need to be? That's when you hit the letter N as in Nancy.
Ahead heading 95.
And right now mine says ahead heading 95, so I don't got to change anything. Now there's a couple of ways you can turn your plane when you need to turn towards that direction to line up to where you're going. You can just use the right and left arrows, and that'll turn you. You can do shift
SK737,
left arrow
you are leaving
or shift
the
right
airspace
arrow.
of... You have entered the airspace of a new airport.
Hold on.
3910.
Transponder.
Edit land.
390.
Identification confirmed.
4,107.
You can hit shift left arrow and right arrow, and
Out of
that'll turn
class.
you by, was it 10 degrees, I think? I might be wrong, but I think it's 10 degrees. You can do control left arrow and right arrow, and that will turn you, like, I believe it's the same as hitting 6 or 4. You'll go to like east or west, north or south.
15. 4,592.
I feel like there's another one I might be missing, but if I am, I'll just correct myself on another video. So
129 miles Kosice 9:38 and 2 seconds a.m.
129 miles. I wonder,
14. 15.
hit my arrow next to it. I wonder if I'm going here to pick these guys up, but it didn't say a 2-leg. It just said that I'm taking these guys over here, I thought. But the ground, there was no ground. There was no one on ground. So, we'll see what happens. You would think if it's a 2-leg, or if I'm picking them up, that'd be a 2-leg flight. But it showed me only being a 1-leg, so I don't know. So back to what I was saying, you guys. If you notice, you know, as we're doing the EuroFly, I think it's pretty cool. I think the sounds are good. I think it's cool that the radio effects are in there. And, you know, I hear people say, oh, well, it does this wrong, or don't do that the way it should, or blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? What program doesn't have bugs? And the only way them bugs get corrected...
Descent.
Oh, hold on.
SA737, descend to 6,000.
15.
Descent.
14. 13.
Environmental control on.
13.
Descent.
6,350.
Alright, we're descending. I went a little bit too high. That's what that
Descent.
beeping is.
SK737, descend to 6,000.
6,520.
Descent.
6,552. 13.
Descent.
12. 11. 4.
Descent.
Minus 2. Minus 7.
I'm
Descent.
going the wrong
Minus
way.
9.
Alright.
Minus 10. Minus
Descent.
15. 6,005. Minus 16.
Descent.
Minus 15.
Alright. Got to descend here. I was
Descent.
talking and got above my altitude.
Descent. Descent. Status monitor on. Descent. Status monitor on. Off. Done. Descent. Descent. Done. Off. Done. Off.
There we go.
5,000. Minus 14.
Dang
Minus
it.
10. Minus 8. Minus 5. 0.
SK737, continue on your present course and altitude.
Okay, good. You're gonna let me stay here.
5,950.
Went a little bit under 6,000, but that's okay. So I'm gonna hit control in.
116 miles. Kosica 938.
Got 116 miles
AM.
now. If he don't tell me to descend by about 90 miles an hour.
SK737, descend to 4,000.
Oh, okay, there we go.
0. Minus 10.
Alright, so we're descending to 4,000. And then I'll show you something else that I do with when it comes time to lower my gear and put out my flaps. I don't wait till the last minute, because the one thing is, when you let out your flaps, that's fine, nothing happened, your speed don't change, your altitude don't change, unless you're climbing or descending. But as soon as you drop the gear, your speed will drop. So you gotta be really careful with that. You know, when you're flying these smaller planes starting out, your speed max is gonna be, taking off 77 knots, maybe 93 knots. So figure if you're flying at 105 knots and you drop your gear, it could very well drop you down too much, cause you to crash. So what I do is, as soon as I do Control G, as in gear, I start hitting my R button and watch my speed. And if it gets to where I don't want it, or even near it, I start hitting the home key. 4 or 5 times, whatever it takes to keep my speed up to where I want it. If you don't do that, I promise you, you will have a disaster. And I need to look see where we're at here.
4,800 and minus 10. 4,863.
Okay, we're still good here.
4,826.
Now the cool thing is, when you're flying Cat 2 airplanes,
4,739.
you can actually automatically put in the altitude and it'll do the climbing for you.
4,678. 4,657.
So that's pretty cool. I like that.
4,594. Minus 10. 4,561.
SK737, you are leaving the airspace of... You have entered airspace of a new airport. Squawk 9598.
9598.
4,400 and transponder.
Num lock off. Num lock off.
9598.
8.
Identification confirmed.
There we go.
4,314. Minus 10.
Out of clouds.
4,277. 4,252. 4,232. 4,100 and ahead heading 95. Ahead 4,154.
We're almost at 4,000.
4,113. 4,062. 4,033. 102 miles code 4,002. Minus 2. Minus 1. 0. 3,967.
Alright, there we go. It's close enough. I'll let it go below 4,000, but that's okay if you're a little bit below or a little bit above. Besides that 6,000, because this plane particularly can't go higher than that. It just
Flying through clouds.
not really made for that. Now, I would like to remind those of you that are on YouTube watching this, please be sure to tap on the subscribe button. Join us here at BVI Pilots. We'd love to have you. If there's anything that I can do, or one of us from the BVI Pilot community, that, maybe you need help with something, maybe you're just getting started, listen, it's okay to ask questions. It's okay to get help. I did, and everyone else that I know did. So yeah, be sure to leave a comment if you got a question. I would recommend just shooting us an email. I believe it's BviPilotsPodcast at gmail.com. But look down in the description, because I'll have it corrected down there. You can send an email there if you're needing to contact us, okay?
0.
But definitely be sure to subscribe. And if you wouldn't mind, guys, I'd really appreciate it if I could see some of them thumbs up, just to show that, you watched the video and you liked it, or just to show that appreciation. I'd really, really appreciate it. It would help our channel out. My goal is to build this channel and, get more viewers and all that good stuff. So give us a thumbs up, because that will help. Last but not least, be sure to set your notifications. If you don't, you're not going to get notified about the videos we publish, and you might miss them. It might only notify you every 5 videos or something, so
Flying through clouds.
click on your notifications button, set it to always.
3,967. 0. 3,967.
Oh, we didn't go that low. We didn't go that too far below 4,000. Let's see where we're at.
92 miles Kosice.
92 miles.
43 seconds.
Now at 80 miles, he better be telling me to descend, because if not, I'm going to break his rules, and I'm going to go ahead and descend down probably to 500. It's going to take a minute to get down there. Now that's something you can judge on your own. The more you fly, the more you'll get used to it, and you can kind of make your own choices when flying. After all, you are the captain of your jet when you're flying, so do what you got to do, right? Those of you that might be watching
Set
on
frequency.
Twitch, be sure to follow us, and also I need your guys' help on Twitch. If you could share, that'd be really good.
New 127.1.
127.1.
127.1.
That's a regular frequency. 127.1. Sometimes you might miss it. You gotta switch frequencies, and That's nothing to do with the squawk code. You gotta hit F and see what your
127.1.
see what your frequencies are.
127.1.
127.1.
1, 2, 7, 1. 127.1.
All right, good deal.
9,598.
9,000. What was it?
9,598.
98. 9598. I'm gonna put that again just to make sure. 9598.
EuroFly.
Okay, yeah, we're good. We are good.
3,985 miles Kosice 9.
We got 5 miles to go there, Mr. Radio.
0 airports in range.
No wonder we're out of
The
range.
closest is Okava, 16 miles.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and we're going to descend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Minus 15.
Alright, so we're descending.
260 crosswind from right.
We're at 260 knots. So we're just moving right along, folks, right along. But again, yeah, on Twitch, you guys, share it if you could. Help us get more viewers over here on the Twitch channel. And same with YouTube. Click on that share button, share it on Twitter, Facebook, any other social sites you might be a part of. Maybe you could share it on maybe an email list that you're in. Just to help get the word out there, okay? Now, some of you might be wondering if you're sighted and you're watching, like, there's nothing on the screen. Well, not on this one, there's not. Not yet. I think, even if we're not seeing like a live view of moving around, maybe just have a picture of the jet, when you load it, have it load like a picture of the jet that you're flying onto the main screen. That way someone's got something, at least they can see the jet that you're in.
Out of clouds.
2,860.
All right, we're at 2,860. 2,860. And we are moving right along. And again, you guys, if you got a comment or whatever about the discussion that I brought up today, feel free to leave your comments. But I don't want comments left where people are being really mean or disrespectful, because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen when that happens.
Flying through clouds.
Those comments
Out of
get deleted, because it's not about I got the freedom to say what I want. We don't do them, the comments where people want to just troll and be mean and say hateful things. No, we're not doing that. That's not us. We're not doing it. We won't represent it. We won't support it. We'll get rid of it, and we'll just delete the comment and block that person. So don't go on that list. Don't do that.
1,327.
All right, we're at 1,327 above the ground. Man, I've got some really good ideas, and hopefully we can connect with this guy, and I can just throw him some stuff that would really spike this thing up. I mean, it's not bad as it is, but I mean, just some other things that could be done that would make it even better, right? Like I'm satisfied the way it is right now. I am. It's okay the way it is. And you know what? The people that do fly on here, they do it because they like it. I will say, if you go on the chat part of it, though, Sometimes you do see some pretty vulgar names, and I'm sure the developer doesn't know about that. But what you could do, because that is not representing anything, man, and for you to come on here, register online, and then put a vulgar name like that's ridiculous.
Minus 12. Minus 8. 4. 30.
Hold on, guys. Good thing I wasn't paying attention.
76.
We're pulling up.
8. 100. 107. 3. 119. 2. 1. 0.
Whoa, that was close.
124.
Well, I got to where I wanted to be, but daggone, I got all the way down to 30 feet. Wasn't even paying attention.
65 miles, Kosice 9:39 and 57.
We got 65 miles to
One
go.
right heading 96.
Move to the right.
Heading 96.
There we go. God dang, that was close. Doggy, had to get your whistle tweaking real quick. Now watch this, guys. I'm going to show you something. Something people, some say, no, you got to have that on, blah, blah, blah. Watch this.
Environmental control off.
We don't need the fan right now. We're under 1,000 feet. So, if you can't breathe under 1,000 feet, you probably shouldn't be flying in an airplane, period. But if that is the case and you can't breathe, go ahead and reach up above you. You'll find an oxygen mask. Pull that thing on down in front of your face there, and you'll get some fresh air. All right, there you go. There you go. Problem solved. Oh, another button I was going to show you guys, and I forgot to tell you about it. After you're, you go to your gate, you pick up your passengers by going to the gate, stopping, shutting down, hitting Control R, then hit Control W, and load your passengers. You shut your main door, but then you've got your that just scared the cock-a-doodle-doo-doo out of me. You got your cockpit door with Alt-O. Watch this. There's nothing back there right now. Everybody is. Ain't nobody on the jet. So I think this flight's going to be a dud. But you open it with Alt-O and you close it with Alt-O. Hear that click noise? That's how you know when you're closing it. When you're opening it, it sounds like this. A more softer click, kind of deeper sound, right? So let's close that.
124. 56 miles, Kosice
56 miles left to fly. We got 56 miles, baby. Don't ask me why. We gotta fly with the EuroFly. And if you don't like it, what you gonna do? Cry me a river, cause we don't give a daggone. Cry river, I'm gonna turn it into a song. EuroFly, come and fly with us. EuroFly. There's your EuroFly song. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. It's EuroFly. EuroFly, where the flying gets real. Join us at EuroFly.com. Sponsored by BVI Pilots, where they won't listen to the bullshit from negative people. If you are one of them negative people, you can also check us out at www.youropinionsucksass.com. That's www.youropinionsucksass.com. If you have any questions, please be sure to email us at youropinionsucksass@youropinionsucksass.com. There you go. The little sponsorship for EuroFly.
You have entered airspace of a new airport. Squawk 9424.
9424.
Num lock off.
9424.
Identification confirmed.
Identification confirmed. Thank you. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Yeah, we do.
124.
SK737, climb and maintain 2000.
SK737, climb and maintain 2000. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to deny that request.
Cursor, normal cursor.
As a matter of fact, we're going to stay right here at 129 feet.
48 miles Kosice 941 and 15.
Even though we do that.
SK737, climb and maintain 2000.
See, if I don't climb at all, I'm going to keep on hearing him. So, let's set it to
1.
1. There you go. We're climbing. Real slow, but we're climbing. Then by the time I get to 500, I'll just go right back down.
SK737, climb and maintain 2000.
Alright, he don't like me doing it 1. Let's try to climb at 2 degree pitch.
148.
148 planes on the wall. 148 planes. Take one down, fly it around. 147 planes on the wall. Oh, my bad. My bad.
176.
Yeah, he won't keep repeating it now that I moved it to
2.
2 on the, you know, the nose pitch or whatever. I didn't understand the word you said, brother. But you know, in all, you guys, I like EuroFly. Now, I would really like, honestly, to get some good feedback down below in the comments section. Some good comments about even what you think about it. Listen, we don't want the Benarchy stuff, okay? Because this guy is a really good guy. I've not met him yet, but if I'm lucky, I'll get to meet him. We'll get to do some interviews together, and you know, I'll be able to help him get his name back out there and build his name back up, because the true reality of it is, people in the blind community, some of them, you know, kind of hurt his name because they just want to criticize and put down. Oh, well, it sucks. It sucks. Or it's no fun. Well, then don't get on it, right? Because there's a lot of people that would get on it, and don't be one of them because, you know, oh, I ain't getting on there because, you know, Harry, Tom, and Bob don't get on there, so I ain't gonna get on there. I'll look like a big baby. Man, do your own thing, right? Do your own thing. If you want to fly on EuroFly, well, you can fly like an eagle with your... no, I ain't gonna say that. Anyways, you can do it. Okay? Let's see where we're at here.
432.
432.
36 miles 2. 1. 0.
We're just going to listen to this guy gripe a little bit, because I don't want to hear his mouth anymore. But if he complains, I'll just have to open up my door and throw him out at
448.
SK737, climb and
feet. I told
maintain
you.
2000.
I told you that dude's going to give me a bunch of Benarchy.
9,424.
9,400.
9,424.
So 9424. Watch this.
Transponder.
I'll shut him up. 9423.
EuroFly.
SK737, climb and maintain 2000.
Oh, you dirty dog.
9,424.
9424. All right. All right. I got you.
Transponder.
What if I go to 9?
0.
EuroFly.
What if I go to 9,000? How about that, pal?
SK737, climb and maintain 2000.
That didn't work.
Transponder.
All right.
9. 4.
We'll go back to 9424.
Identification confirmed.
Identification confirmed. Yeah, I know that, pal.
9,424.
Now, I've been told if you turn off the communicator, your plane will crash. I'm not going to test that theory in this video, but I am going to test that theory, just
SK737, climb and maintain 2000.
Just not right now. Y'all hear that ice?
Light freezing rain breeze northern.
Light
2
freezing
miles.
rain. Lovely. Absolutely lovely.
29 miles Kosice
29
941.
bottles of beer on the wall. 29 bottles of beer. Take me down,
SK737,
pass it
climb and
around.
maintain
28 bottles of beer on the
2000.
wall. 28 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. 27 bottles of beer on the wall. 27 bottles of beer. All right. I'm not climbing to 2,000. You can hang it up, pal.
SK737, climb and maintain 2000.
27 miles
I got 27 miles left to fly, and I hope I can land this and not even have to try. Because now I'm a poet. Didn't even know it. And if I crashed, then my stupidity will probably show it. No, I'm joking. I'm just being silly, you guys.
SK737, climb and maintain 2000.
I don't want to climb to 2,000. Alright? I just don't.
448.
Now, leave me alone, pal. How about that?
25 miles Kosice 941.
Alright, we're going down to 100 feet.
1.
SK737, climb and maintain 1300.
Not happening, bro.
431.
Not happening, bro.
410.
Get down close to 100 and we'll level out. Actually,
308. Minus 3. Minus
SK737, climb and maintain 1300.
we're going to set our flaps and stuff now. So, I'm going to do Control F.
Flaps extended.
Here come the flaps. Now, y'all remember what I was telling you earlier, right?
255 tailwind 2.
SK737, you are leaving the airspace of our airport. You have entered airspace of a new airport. Squawk 8494.
8494.
And 8, 9, 4.
Alright. So, my speed
Identification
is
confirmed.
a little
SK737, this
faster.
is your destination airport. Descend to 100 and contact tower to request landing clearance at 2 kilometers from the airport.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and drop my gear. I'm going to watch my speed.
SK737, descend to 100.
242 tail 381. Minus 1. Minus 2. Minus 3. 19 miles coasting.
Alright, we got 19 miles. We got plenty of time to get where I need to be.
242, 242 tailwind 2. 340.
I'm just watching my speed.
224
I
tailwind
gotta get
1.
my speed down to 112.
217, 318. 207 tailwind 1. 181 tailwind 181 tailwind 1. 160 tailwind 1. 138 tailwind 1. 127 tailwind 1. 125 tailwind 1. 121 tailwind 1. 112 tailwind.
Alright, now let me look at my speed here. What do we gotta be at? Let's see.
Map range, ceiling, landing airspeed, 112 miles per hour.
Oh, perfect.
112.
112. We've got the gear down. Flaps are out.
221. 219. 217. 16 miles Kosice, 215.
We got turn.
3 right heading 99. Ahead heading 99.
There we go.
203. 201. 199. 197. 194. 192. 189. 187. 184. 182. 179. 170, 100, minus 3, 172.
I'm going to stop it at about 120. I'm going to level out.
164.
We're down to 112 knots.
112 head. 157. 154.
154.
151. 147.
147.
143.
143. Oh man.
30,002. 122. Minus 2. Minus 1. 0. 118.
There we go.
Ahead heading 99.
So we're about there. We got to
13 miles Kosi.
13 miles to go.
Ahead heading 99.
Cessna 187 na pozvode z Kráľovej na výsadky VFR aktuálne 2 minúty po vzlete smerom na Janovce od 50 do 6754 žiadali by sme letovú hladinu 120. Gustav Urban David, dobrý deň, opäť stávate. Toto máš 2,3 stávať, budeš na prach dráhy 04, predpokladám, že ideš k novému hangaru. Priamo na personálne helikopteru 1 na Foxtrot na palube Sena 108 od Maria Tomasa na 2.
I stand by 1 second, you guys.
Potvrdzuje pozor na turbulenciu v úplave.
miles Košice 9, 118.
Distancie na helikoptere povolené a perspektívy medzi hangáre a Tomária Tomasa na 2. Myslíte,
118. 10 miles Košice 9:47 and 45 seconds AM. .6 miles Košice 9:47 and 44 seconds AM.
máme počítat ILS 31 kapacity A, železně počítat. vám stačí, či dáme viac?
Ahead heading 99.
Alright guys, we are almost in the position to start landing. Alright. Again, you know, you guys, as far as this discussion that I had going here on this video, you know, I want to see good things with everybody. And I really want to see everybody in the blind community getting along. Not all of this hatred and all this negative attitude. I mean, don't you think that we deal with enough drama as it is? Just being in the blind community, we deal with drama because of just being in the community and doing things, right? Why should we create drama among ourselves? It just don't make any sense. And I don't care
5.6 miles
who it is,
947 ahead heading 99.
but anybody that does programs like this, that does this kind of stuff, they deserve credit. If it works, you know, from start to finish, like this does, like the sim does, you know, all that, then give a little credit. And if you can't do that, then zip it up, man. Zip it up. Because it makes everybody look really pathetic.
4.7 miles Kosice 9:48 and 4 seconds AM.
We got 4.7 miles to go. Before we get there, I do again want to ask you guys to tap on that subscribe button, share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you can share it on with your social sites. Same with the Twitch. Share it where you can. The more people that know, you know, that we do this, we might find a couple people that maybe they wanted to fly and never knew how. We are making that happen for people. Right? So, you know.
.9 miles Kosice 9:47 and 45
All right,
seconds
we're at
AM.
1.9 miles.
Ahead heading 99.
We're lined up perfectly. I'm always hitting the letter N
Ahead heading 99.
to make sure that I'm lined up, and I am. It says ahead heading
Ahead heading 99.
99.
SK737, this is the control tower. We are experiencing heavy traffic and do not have any available runways. Please, SK737, this is the control. SK737, you are cleared to land. I repeat, you are cleared to land.
-2, -3, -5, -5.
And what I did, I hit that more than once. When they do that, sometimes they'll let you through.
1 left heading 98. Ahead
So
heading
now
98.
what I'm doing,
1 left heading 90. Ahead heading 97.
one hand's on the arrows,
Ahead heading 97.
the other hand's on the N letter.
Ahead heading 97. 1 left heading 9. Ahead heading 96. 71. Ahead heading 96. Ahead heading 96. 1 left heading 90. Ahead 57. Ahead heading 95. Ahead heading 95. Ahead heading
That way I can try to
95.
keep it lined up.
45. 1 left heading 9. Ahead heading 94. 1 left heading ahead heading 93. Ahead heading 93. 1 left heading ahead heading 92. 21. 1 left heading 9. 2 left head east. 176.
Now,
left
when it
heading
does that, when you're that low,
276.
it's gonna say you're way off. Just don't even worry about it. When you're below 30 feet, just land. Now I'm gonna do Alt End. That's gonna slow me all the way down.
Gustav Urban David, dobrý deň opäť, dávajte.
And then I'm gonna show you something once we get stopped there. Is he going to stop?
6/0.
Okay, now we're not done. I'm going to go ahead.
Ground 116.3 tower slash
116.3.
1 3
737 greetings, this is ground, welcome to our airport.
Now, I hit F1 after I put in the frequency, and it said Greengar Airport. I'm going to hit F1 again.
SK737, the landing runway is free, you can roll to the parking position.
I can roll to parking position.
Minus 300.
It's minus 300, so I got to move some more. I'm going to hit my home key.
2 3 4 5.
I usually go to about
6 7 7 8.
to about 8. And then when I get to where it says 0, I hit the letter K.
Minus 339.
See that minus 339? You want it to be at 0.
Minus 324.
See how it's getting lower?
Minus 300.
Or going up. It's going up to 0 because it's in the negative right now.
Minus 300.
And we're moving at 8 knots. We'll do it at 10.
10. Minus 270.
That back there is the... That's actually got to do with the hangar, I believe. If you're wanting to take your airplane to the hangar, you would turn toward that noise there and follow that, I believe.
Minus 204.
Because you can actually do it where you take off from a hangar to get in the day. You got to open the hangar door and move your jet that you're going to be flying out of the hangar.
Minus 151.
So once I get to about minus 30, I'll hit my Alt N key.
Minus 120. Minus 111.
And hopefully it'll stop right at 0.
Minus 96.
Nice thing, but if you go past 0, say you go to like 10.
Minus 68.
Because you overshot your stopping spot.
Minus 52.
You can just put it in reverse and back up a little bit till you get to 0.
Minus 34. Minus 27.
Oh. I about messed up there.
Minus 20.
Okay, we're almost there.
1 3 4. Minus 15. Minus 13. Minus 11. Minus 10. Minus 8. Minus 7. Minus 5. Minus 4. Minus 2. Minus 1.
Almost.
0.
Parking position.
There, parking position. I stopped.
Task has not been completed. About EuroFly.
See, it didn't work, you guys. Hold on.
Tasks.
Go there. Let's read this.
You forgot to take passengers.
You forgot to take passengers, but they were closed, you guys. Did you remember that? They were closed. I kept hitting Control W and it said close. Close. Son of a gun. Anyway, I will do that video again, but I will not record it because you guys done seen it. I'm going to be doing the same exact thing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, though. I really do. Whenever you do something wrong like this, it's going to open up a notepad for you. It's going to show you exactly what you did wrong.
1/18
At the top, it'll say date,
Trenčín, Slovakia, cautious
Trenčín, Slovakia, blah, 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 blah.
You forgot to take
You forgot to take passengers, pal. Well, it didn't say pal, but by golly, that's what happened.
EuroFly.
So anyways, I'm going to go back to this flight.
Johnny. BVI Pilots. Slovakia Trenčín.
Leave it right there with you guys, though. I'm going to call it quits for now. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And be sure to share it with your friends. Again, subscribe to the channel here on YouTube. Set your notifications so that you don't miss any videos that we publish. Be sure to set it to always. Also, if you don't mind, give us a thumbs up to show that you appreciate this video or another video or just the channel in general. We really appreciate those thumbs up. And those of you on the old Twitch, I would really appreciate it if you follow us and stay tuned for more great live streams that we got planned just for you. All right, you guys, that is it. We will talk to you real soon.